This instructional video will help guide you through the setup and use of your arcade. Remove the 4 bolts with an Allen wrench and set them aside. You will need them again. Carefully lift and hold the player panel. Remove the 4 wing nut bolts that hold the panel down and set aside. You will need them again. Tuck the wires and the harness into the bottom of the control panel. The wires are fragile, so be careful to avoid damage. You can now remove the panel and set it aside. Place the control panel on the arcade. Carefully lift and hold the player panel. Carefully tuck the wires down into the machine. Locate the green and yellow ground wire for the trackball. Remove a screw from one of the L brackets. Insert the screw through the ring terminal on the ground wire and replace the screw back into the L bracket. Replace and tighten the 4 wing nut bolts to secure the control panel to the cabinet. Carefully lower the panel back into place, being careful not to pinch any wires. Finally, replace and tighten the 4 bolts, securing the panel. To power your trackball, connect the harness to the power supply. Locate the yellow and black wire from the control panel and connect to harness. Gently and securely connect the PS2 connection to the green port on the board. Connect the blue JAMA harness marked 1 and 2 to the top of the board. Connect the blue JAMA harness marked 3 and 4 to the left side of the board. Connect the audio jack to the center green port. Adjust the audio controls using the silver amp to the right of the board. From the front of the machine, locate the coin box cable and connect to the coin port. Board system settings. Locate the red dip switch box with 4 white tabs at the right rear of the board. To enter the board system settings, push down the 3rd tab. Next, locate and press the small black button near the red dip switch box to the left rear of the board. You can now move to the front of the machine. Select the game list setting using the Player 1 controller and push the Player 1 button to confirm. Using the joystick, scroll down to Show or Hide Game List and press the Player 1 button to enter the settings. You can now show or hide game categories. Once you have finished your selection, scroll to Save Current Game List and press the Player 1 button to confirm. Scroll back to the main menu to exit and press the Player 1 button. Scroll to exit. You are now finished with configuring your game board. Return the 3rd tab on the red dip switch box to the Up position. To access the game categories, push the A button on the Player 1 controller. Scroll using the joystick and press the Player 1 button to enter the selected game. Once the game loads up, use the coin button to enter the amount of credits. Press the Player 1 button to begin playing. To exit the game, hold down the Player 1 button. Some older games take some time to exit, so please be patient. To power your machine on or off, locate the main power switch at the bottom rear of the machine next to the AC power cord. It is recommended to use a surge protector to protect your machine's electrical components. Always be safe when moving the cabinet and never move it by yourself. Avoid injury to yourself and damage to your arcade. Ask a friend for help.